Hi guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to share with you some of my purchases that I made at Target, JC Penney, an online store, Everlane, for some summer, spring type light tops. I think you'll really like it, and I'm having just a little bit of fun with learning some new terminology like bougie.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm just waiting my 20 minutes. I'm kind of purging my pores. I'm using the Purity Made Simple Pore Extractor, and I don't have it over my entire face because I just did it on Friday, no, Sunday, and this is Wednesday. So this area seemed to be more problematic, and down through here, it's been hotter, it's been oilier with the heat elevating. So I really have to keep up on it, and I like this product. It really does a great job of purging. And so I'm just buying my time and decided to get my breakfast, which is my steel cut oats. Even in the summer and spring when it's hot, I eat my steel cut oats with baked apples and walnuts and cinnamon and some honey. I'll take a sip of my coffee. And then I'm going to pop in the shower, get my showering done, and come back and talk to you about a couple of things that I purchased at JC Penney. Yes, JC Penney, not Nordstrom, but JC Penney. My Pennies was having a great sale, and not just on fall winter clothes. A lot of times when they're switching out their new season clothing, a lot of the old goes on sale, and that's really a great time to purchase, especially if you find something that you really like. And I'm going to show you something that I did purchase that I know is going to be super nice for next fall and winter, especially now that I'm living in the state of Alabama, where the winters are milder than what I was used to. um, I had a credit left through Anthropologie, and I saw this jacket, and it just was super nice. So I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to show you what I purchased for some summer tops at J.C. Penney, Liz Claiborne brand, and also a couple of tops that I picked up through Target, and then a new mail order, new to me, Everlane, whereas I was looking for some really light t-shirts that I could wear out more, just something that was a little dressier that I liked. It just wasn't that kind of sluggish t-shirt, and I like scoop necks, and another YouTuber had introduced the Everlane, and so I purchased a couple of t-shirts from them, and what a great online company. Their clothing was super nice. Their packaging was very nice. It didn't take terribly long to get them in, and it appears with what I ordered, true to size, and it was just a great experience with them, and they're called Everlane. So I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to talk to you about this lipstick that I purchased at Target, and this brand it's the Color Rich Shine in Burndish Blush number 906 L'Oreal, and just look at that packaging. I mean, is that not bougie? I mean, bougie, bougie. I don't even know what bougie means. I probably should look it up. It's that lingo that goes around, with some of the YouTubers. But if bougie's a good thing, which it kind of sounds sort of Frenchy, bougie, for all of my French relatives, you know who I'm talking about. I think this packaging is bougie. It is so pretty. But better yet, this color has great shine. It's really pretty. I was so attracted to it because it matched my nail color. and it's a little bit lighter than it shows in the tube, but they have an assortment of colors, and like I said, bougie. And if I find out that that's not a nice word, then I will delete this segment. But stay tuned and I'll share with you um, my other uh, tops that I purchased. Okay, guys, so what I found out, basically, bougie is, that's all good, so nothing bad. Kind of something that's considered middle class-ish and has that little bit of upscale thing to it. So I think it's quite appropriate. This is beautifully packaged. This is a drugstore brand, L'Oreal. I mean, great brand. And yes, I think this is very bougie. Stay tuned. Hi everyone. Thanks for coming by. And if you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. And I would really love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a few items that I purchased, not all at one time, but just recently for the start of spring and summer. And the purchases came mostly from Penney's, JC Penney. Yes, JC Penney, not Nordstrom, because I love me some Nordstrom, in Target, and an item from Anthropologie. First of all, in case you don't know, I recently moved to the state of Alabama, and I had been living in Illinois for 23 some years, and then we transferred to Tennessee, and we were there for 2 years. That was not my first exposure to living in the South. I also lived in Texas for about 10 or 11 years early on when we first were married. And so I've been exposed to the hot weather temperatures, but for the last 20 some years, I had been in the Midwest. And so moving to Tennessee, West Tennessee, it really exposed me to not so much like intensely high temperatures, but high humidity. And now I've moved even further south, but I'm close to off of the Gulf. And so I'm hoping that maybe, even though it does get humid here, maybe I'll tolerate the heat a little better because, you know, maybe there'll be that nice breeze coming off of the Gulf. We'll see. But we're in May, and I think we hit 90 yesterday. So anyway, enough of that. So anyways, I did some shopping at JC Penney. My JC Penney here locally was having a really nice sale, and it wasn't just sale items that were out of season because they, you know, are bringing in their new stock, but they had a lot of items on sale. So one of the items that I did purchase, and this might seem a little bit out of season, is this Worthington white blouse. It's pretty dressy. It's long sleeved, and it's just got white buttons and this black piping. But it's a button down, and it's really sheer. And I bought it, first of all, because it was on sale, and it was just a great, great price. But also, even though I'm in the South, when you go to dinner or out somewhere and you're in the air conditioning, it really is so cold. So you're out in the hot in the extreme and you walk into a restaurant or a store, it can get really chilly. And so sometimes just a really light cover up, or sometimes in the morning when it's just a little cooler, and if you're going out somewhere dressier, it's kind of nice just to have something to go over. And I just thought it was such a pretty blouse, and on sale. I just thought this is going to be perfect for down here. So I picked that up. And an item that I picked up online through Anthropologie, I had a credit. Now I did see this particular little jacket. It's kind of like a styled like a jean jacket, but just in this really pretty, it's blue and kind of a wheat color with this eyelash trim on the sides. It fringe. It's um, nicely lined with some inside pockets, which is always handy if you're out for a walk and need to put your cell phone somewhere. But I just thought, and it has these gold buttons, and I just thought that it was just something a little dressier than just your jean jacket. Now, I found out through being here part of last winter, the tail end, that I really did not ever get out any of my heavy duty winter jackets. Just didn't need them. But a good jean jacket or a heavier sweater type jacket was really all that was needed. And there are some days or some time periods that it is colder, but it's not like you have to have those wool long jackets or all the hats and the gloves and the scarves. And so I wanted to, I got a lot of use out of my jean jacket last year, and I just wanted something that was just a little bit dressier. And I thought this was really, really cute. And I did come across someone's blog, and they had showed this. And so I looked at it for the longest time. And then when I decided, I think I really like that. I think I'll get a lot of use out of it because I went through a couple of my jackets that I have now, and I just know I never even put them on, didn't even, get them out of the closet. So I know for next year I'll pass those on. So I went ahead and decided, I'm going to order it because I just like the style of it, and it is not thin. It has that little bit of heavy texture to it, so it'll be great for late in the fall and winter. And it looks just really adorable on. I decided to go ahead and get it, and when I went online, it was half price. So I believe I got this for under $60. So I got a really, really good deal on it. And so I'm excited to get to use that for next fall. I was just looking for some lighter tees. I have several t-shirts that I just wear for around the house, but I wanted something, a little dressier, but on the lighter side. And a lot of the pullovers and t-shirts and dressier blouses are all sleeveless, or they're razorback or crisscrossed, and I'm older, so I'm not really into that so much. But I'm not real comfortable a lot in sleeveless type blouses. But I'm learning by living in the South that it doesn't matter about feeling comfortable in your mind, like maybe you just don't like the way your arms look or something. Listen, when it's hot, and I say, just go for it. Put those sleeveless shirts on and just go for it, because it doesn't matter if you're cool. That's what matters. But anyways, I picked up this from Target, and this is Knox Rose, and it's just this really pretty white blousey pullover. Now, this isn't a t-shirt, of course, it's a little dressier, but I loved it because this lace that's on here is so soft, and it's so comfortable, and it's so light and breezy. And when I wore it, I just wore it with a pair of black capris, and I got several compliments on it. So it's just a pretty, and I got this at Target, and it's the brand Knox Rose. And then I also picked up this cute little black and white striped, this is a dress, and it's really light, and it just has this little bit of I call it a semi-scoop, and it has these little ruffles, and it's, it's got the little ruffle, I'd say about a good 3-inch ruffle base on the sleeve, and it's just very light, and I think it'll look really cute with a pair of sandals on. And for the summer, it's another, that's what you need, something light where it's not sticking to you. And I liked it because I am kind of a ruffle girl, and it has sleeves. So I picked that up, and that was really inexpensive. It was like $20. And then at Penny's, I picked up this. This is by Anna, and this is a dark black striped white. Now, this is sleeveless, and it just had this little crisscross in the front, which, that was okay. For me, that was just okay. It's not too low, but it is sheer, very sheer, and so I would pair this up with a cami, and I liked it because it's just a little bit longer in the back than in the front, but not by much, and it's light and cool, and I got this on sale at Penny's, so I just thought that was a really cute top. And this is a Liz Claiborne. Um, this one was not on sale, but it's really pretty. I just love this, kind of like a periwinkle blue color with little bit of teal and rose and pink, and it's just it ties here at the top, and it just has these buttons that go down, white buttons. It's sleeveless. It did come with its own cami, and it's really flowy. It's cut up just a little bit at an angle on the sides, but again, just a really pretty top. And just for summer, I thought, oh, that's pretty. This comes from Everlane, and it is a online company that I ordered from, and another YouTuber was talking about it, and I was looking for some basic t-shirts, light in texture, not sleeveless, either a 3/4 sleeve or a ballerina type t-shirt. There were a couple that I almost purchased on Nordstrom, but they didn't have my size, or they were out of the color I wanted. And then I came across this YouTuber who had mentioned Everlane, and that she had ordered some clothing from them, and she was happy with it. And they had these t-shirts, and it was like exactly what I was looking for. And first of all, just let me say, um, it comes wrapped really, really nicely. It comes in like this really thick brown paper bag. This is the online company. It's Everlane. And they ship everything in this really nice, thick brown bag. Your My t-shirts came nicely folded with a piece of cardboard, folding out the impression of the t-shirt, and then inside a plastic bag, and then mailed in that thick brown bag, with a really nice card on the inside, telling you what you ordered. And it was just, it took maybe a little bit longer to get here, but it wasn't terribly long. And so I had no trouble with them at all. And I was looking for a t-shirt that was a little bit dressier. I wanted one that had sleeves, or 3/4 length sleeves, or a ballerina type t-shirt. And I had been looking on Nordstrom, and either they didn't have my size or the color that I wanted, or it was nice material, but it was sleeveless. And so when I checked on this site for Everlane, I found the perfect dress up, what I would say, t-shirt. It's really light. This one happens to be in gray, and it has the scoop neck. It's not really boat neck. I don't believe it's described as boat neck, because a lot of times the boat necks go really from shoulder to shoulder, and there's a little more. So a scoop neck tee, and it's long. I mean, it has that nice length to it, so it hits you just right. And I would say that their website is very true to size, and it's that nice stretchy material. So I like my t-shirts not to be real form-fitting and not to be super loose. So I would say I just stuck with what I normally get in tees, and it is perfect. So I picked it up in gray, and I picked it up in white, and it's the material. I mean, it's just so, it says it's, can I read the percentage? Well, let me try on the gray one. The white one looks a little, it's 95% Pima cotton and 5% elastane, and I'm telling you, it is super soft. Now this white one, as you can see, it is a little bit sheerer, but you know, it it's, especially if you're going to use a cover up over it, it's fine. It looks really, um, it feels so nice and soft, and it looks really good on. And so I was just really happy. I was happy with the online order. I was happy with the mailing, the service, and I was really impressed with how nicely packaged it came. And then I bought this um, with the same Everlane company, and this is like a box t-shirt, and it's, you know, a little less dressy, but look at these sleeves. They're so cute. The stripes go across, and then up and down this way, and I just thought, oh, that's just kind of a cute detail, and it's very boxy, so I like that. It's loose fitting and not form fitting, and I like the length on these. I was really impressed with that. I usually go ahead during the beginning of fall, the beginning of spring, just kind of revamp what I have. And I buy a lot of my t-shirts from Target, sometimes from Walmart, my everyday. And you know, they only pretty much can take lasting the season because of all the wash and wear and stuff. And so I like to replenish those. And but you know, I don't like necessarily wearing those types of t-shirts out, or I'm going somewhere that's still on the informal side, but I still want it to be just a little dressier. A t-shirt like this is super nice, and man, I can't even tell you how wonderfully soft these tees are, and they're really, really, they look so nice on. So one more shirt. This is another purchase from JC Penney, and I really liked it. This is by Anna, and I have worn it once, and I just thought it was so cute. And it's this, I would say, oversized big checked gingham with a little bit of this elastic ruching on the sleeves and this little ruffle. And you know, I had a pair of white capris on with it, and it was super comfortable. It's box cut, um, and it's got the little slits on the sides. I probably could have sized down on this and gotten away with a medium in this because it was just a little bit big. But you know, when I first put it on, I thought, oh my goodness, do I look like a picnic tablecloth? But I loved it. It was so comfortable, and you know, I guess checks and gingham and all seems to be out there a lot this season, which I'm surprised because I love stuff like this. I mean, I'm a big, um, you know, during the fall and winter months, I like the flannel shirts and the designs and the checks and squares. And so for me, this was kind of right up my alley. And it's just really, really a cute shirt. So I enjoyed that too. And everything that I showed you from Penny's, I got on sale. So I did really well at that sale. And so, you know, a lot of times I think we forget about JC Penney. It especially just depends, I think, where you live and what they actually get in. But I'm telling you, they have some great things on sale, and great prices. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and be kind, be humble, and age gracefully. Bye.